Welcome to Bandit Signs 101. First question on the table is, with so many marketing options, why should I spend my money on Bandit Signs? First reason is because Bandit Signs are a great way to build your network. Not only will the sellers see your signs, but also people like contractors, title agents, all the kind of people you need, the network you need to establish to get your business started will see your Bandit Signs. Second reason is you'll begin to build a reputation within the community. I know when we started our business, we started with Bandit Signs, and it was great because we got instant recognition throughout RIA groups and other organizations. Third reason, and probably the most important reason why Bandit Signs are crucial to get a great start in your real estate business, is because when you put up signs, you're using your own energy to get out there and to make it happen. And nothing is better than using your energy in getting results and seeing the fruits of your labor and getting deals. Take a look at the anatomy of a successful Bandit sign. If you look at this, we buy houses big and bold. Obviously the most important part of the sign is the phone number. If you look at our 323 cell, a lot of people, what they do is they put an area code before the phone number. Very bad move. What that does is it makes the phone number actually smaller and therefore harder to read when people drive by. A lot of people like to use 800 numbers, which isn't a bad thing. We found that the most successful way is to actually use a local number. This sign is one we've used for quite a long while. The reason for that is you want to create consistency in your branding. Last thing you want to do is to use a different sign every week. So find a sign that other people aren't using and stick with it, so that way it can help you build your reputation. This sign is an 18 by 24, and when you're ordering signs, that's very, very important. I think a lot of people make that mistake and order the small rinky-dinky signs, and you'll definitely regret it. Also, if you look at this, one thing that's a little bit different about this sign is that the red and the blue coloring. This color's a little bit different, but what we found is it definitely sets us apart from other signs that are on the streets. So the easiest way to get the signs is go ahead and click through the link on Real Estate Baller, and we'll make sure that you get the best signs. Okay, you've purchased your Bandit signs and you're ready to hit the road. To get prepared, we're going to teach you the secrets and the tricks to make sure that you dominate your market with the signs. The way that we do that is, instead of having just one method to put up signs, we do it in 3 different ways. Okay? The first method is actually putting the signs into the ground. If you notice, we use wooden stakes. These stakes can be bought at any hardware store, and we attach these stakes with good old-fashioned duct tape. There's 2 different varieties of duct tape. There's a standard width, and there's also extra wide. We suggest extra wide. While it may cost a little bit more, it definitely helps to keep your sign attached to the stake. We do not suggest using step stakes. A lot of people use these. It seems like the obvious thing to use, but the problem with step stakes, first of all, is that they're hard to get in the ground. If it's rocky or hard ground, you will not be able to get them in. And secondly, they break and they bend. Wooden stakes do not bend. The second method for putting up signs are onto telephone poles. This is the best method to use when possible because it costs the least. In order to do this, you do not want to get regular nails. You want to make sure to get 1 1/4 inch roofing nails. The reason for this is because of this plastic cap on the roofing nails, the nails will not pull through the sign if it gets windy. This is very important. It also is very helpful to get yourself a nice large mallet. It makes it easy to bang the signs in very quickly. The third method for putting up signs, and what we do a little bit differently than most people, is on metal poles. Okay, if you put them on both telephone poles and metal poles, you make sure that there's no corners you're going to miss. Okay, in order to do this, the first thing that you need to do is you take a steak knife and you cut 2 slits into the sign, one about here and one right here. Make sure not to put these slits too wide, because if you do, what's going to happen is the sign will actually bend when you put in the zip ties. These are the kind of zip ties you want to use right here. Okay, we actually purchased 2 different sizes. We purchased 36 inch and also 48 inch. The reason for that is 36 inch are obviously cheaper, but you want to make sure to have the extra big ones for the extra big poles. And the last thing you want to make sure that you have before you go is a trusty map. You never know when you're going to get lost, and it definitely comes in handy. I can't tell you how many times I wish I had one of these.
Now we're hitting the road. Obviously, at this point in our business, we're not really doing this anymore. We have folks that are going out and doing the signs for us, but every once in a while we like to go out, and for the purposes of this video, that's what we're doing. Kind of bring us back to our roots, so to say. A couple things as far as for signing. where and when to do it. When we do it is always at night. For whatever reason, we've always experienced less adversity. There's less traffic. We just don't seem to run into any kind of problems when we're doing it at night. The places where we want to avoid, the first places, the main places, are anywhere where they're nice areas. Snobs do not like our signs. In fact, I actually had the mayor of a city call me once personally because she didn't like the signs that we had put up. So that is not something that you want to avoid that area. Where you do want to put up signs is off of exit ramps, as well as also in urban areas. We've had a lot more effectiveness there. Our signs stay up a lot longer, and they also don't have as many negative calls from individuals. As far as making sure that the signs stay up longer, another tip that we use is we spread out the signs. It's very easy to be lazy in this business. It's very easy to cut corners, but shortcuts are pay cuts in this business. Spread out your signs so that you can not have someone that is in charge of picking up your signs know exactly the route that you've taken. So spread out your signs, make it into an area, sign in places where it's more accepted, and also do it at night. Those ways you're going to be able to avoid some of the issues that we've had, and you're going to have effective signing going on. And this is a good intersection, so we're going to stop. Now the secret with this is that you want to make sure that you sign at places where people are going to stop. The second thing that you do is that you want to park at some place that you can safely get out and do what you need to do and be able to get back to your car quickly. The third thing that you want to do is figure out, based upon the situation with the number of poles, the number of metal versus wooden ones, as well as also the areas that the intersections that you want to go, how many signs you can go. You want to size this up before you get out of the vehicle so you know exactly what tools. Do you bring twist ties? Do you bring nails? What exactly you do. So this is a good intersection. There's lots of traffic. Even at this time of night, there's a lot of people coming by proportionally to the time of evening that it is, and we're going to get lots and lots of exposures at this intersection. You want to do large intersections. Do not get lazy and start posting up every single intersection. Do quality intersections with lots of exposure.
All right, checking out this corner here. First pole we see right here is a metal pole. Now, as we mentioned before, we have two different sizes of zip ties. This one's a big one, so we're using the 48-incher. The way that we use this, you gotta take the zip tie. There's the side that's got the ridges on it. You want to run it through the slits that you've cut. Make sure you cut the slits while you're at home. You want to run it through, back to the other side, like that. Okay, once you got it ran through, you go up to your pole, face your sign towards traffic, get it up as high as you can. Very important that you get the angle towards traffic. You pull it as tight as you can. You got to make sure to pull it tight, because if you don't, the wind will blow it.
All right, we got Matthew out here. He's a trooper. He's going out. Raining a little bit out here, but that's all right. The ground's soft, and the signs will get in real easily. A couple knocks, and he's in. He always checks it to make sure that it's done, and then boom, we got a sign that's very easy to be seen. Matt takes care of it. Done. It's taken care of, and we're off to the next intersection. All right, we have Matthew here going out and showing how the nail in the wooden telephone pole works. And all it is just two shots with the roofing nail, and boom, he puts in one third of the way down, and then one a third of the way up, beats it together, make sure it's steady, and he is off. So we have a sign that is easily to be seen, and it's going to be a great shot.